Picture this. You walk into the airport. Everything feels smooth. Your suitcase rolls quietly behind you, coffee in one hand, boarding pass glowing on your phone. It's one of those rare travel days when nothing seems to go wrong. You even smile, thinking, this is going to be an easy flight. But here's the twist. That exact moment when you finally let your guard down is when most airport thefts happen. Not outside, not on the streets of a foreign country, but right there, surrounded by thousands of travelers, dozens of security cameras, and a false sense of safety. By the time you realize what's gone, your passport, your card, your laptop, you're already in another country. No turning back, no backup plan. And suddenly, that calm morning turns into a nightmare that no airport staff or airline hotline can easily fix. The good news? Every one of these disasters is preventable. What you're about to hear isn't theory. These are real-world tricks used by expert travelers, flight attendants, and even ex-security officers. So before your next flight, remember this. The airport isn't just a place of departures. It's a hunting ground for distraction, carelessness, and misplaced trust. Let's start with what you should do before you even leave home. Number 1, before the airport, building your safety net. Every trip begins long before you step into the terminal, and so do most mistakes. Your first line of defense isn't the TSA, it's your own preparation. Start with your suitcase. Thieves don't target ugly bags, they target ordinary ones. Make yours unmistakable. A bright strap, a neon sticker, a patterned cover. Something that screams, not yours. Take photos of your bag and its contents before you leave. If it ever vanishes, those pictures become your proof for insurance or airline claims. Then, add a tracker. AirTag, Tile, SmartTag, anything. It costs less than a lunch but can save a $1,000 headache. That tiny chip gives you power airlines don't want you to have, the ability to know exactly where your bag is, even when they pretend they don't. Now, split your valuables. Cards, main and backup in different pockets. Cash, 70% in your wallet, 30% in a hidden stash. Maybe in your shoe, maybe inside a toiletry bag. Laptop and camera, never together. That way, one mistake doesn't wipe out everything. And here's a move most pros swear by, the fake wallet. A decoy with a few small bills and expired cards. If someone snatches it, you hand it over without hesitation while your real one stays safe and invisible. Finally, digitize your life. Scan your passport, visa, insurance, and bookings. Save them in your email, on the cloud, and offline on your phone. If the physical ones disappear, these digital copies are your lifeline to prove who you are. Travelers who skip these steps say they'll do it next time. The smart ones do it every time, because luck always runs out. Number 2, at the airport, the danger before security. You've made it to the airport, that in-between world where everyone's half awake, rushing, and distracted. And that's exactly what pickpockets, scammers, and helpful strangers depend on. Here's the rule. The fewer handoffs, the fewer disasters. Keep your passport, phone, and boarding pass in one place, ideally in a zipped inner pocket or a waist pack worn under your jacket. Not in your hand, not on the counter, and definitely not in that tray you set down for just a second. Then comes the check-in kiosk trap. Some travelers still let random people help them with self-check-in. Someone who looks friendly, offers to scan your passport, or taps the screen for you. Big mistake. Only you or a uniformed airport employee should ever touch your documents. Scammers prey on confusion, and airports are full of it. Next, Wi-Fi and QR codes. You'll see hundreds of them, glowing on signs and tables. But here's the ugly truth. Not all of them belong to the airport. Some lead to fake login pages that steal your data faster than you can sip your latte. Turn off AutoConnect and, if possible, hotspot from your own phone. Even before you reach security, the airport is a minefield of distractions, and every small favor can become a costly mistake. From this point on, your awareness is your best currency, because the real danger isn't what you see, it's what you don't notice. Number 3, security check, where most travelers slip up. This is the part everyone rushes through. The X-ray line. Bags everywhere, belts off, laptops out, people sign. It feels safe because it's supervised, but that's exactly why it's risky. The noise, the chaos, the conveyor belt, they make the perfect camouflage for theft. Rule number 1. Send your valuables last. Shoes, jacket, and backpack go first. Laptop, wallet, and phone go last. That way, when your valuables exit the scanner, you're already there waiting for them. Otherwise, someone else might be, and 5 seconds of distraction is all it takes. Here's a subtle but powerful move. Stack your trays. Put a second tray under the one with your laptop or phone. They'll come out together and no one can slide their hand between. And whatever you do, keep your eyes on the exit belt, not on the scanner or the staff. Most people stare at the machine thinking they're monitoring their stuff. Meanwhile, their trays already come out on the other end and someone has casually grabbed a bag that looks just like theirs. It's not paranoia, it's pattern recognition. Thieves know travelers let their guard down at security because they assume no one would dare steal under TSA cameras. But here's the truth. Airports are so busy that even footage can't always prove who took what. So think of the security lane not as a safety zone, but as a distraction trap designed by noise and impatience. Move calm, move alert, and never lose sight of your gear. Number 4, cafes and boarding gates. The illusion of safety. You made it through security. You exhale. You've earned that coffee, that quick scroll through your phone. But this is where most smart travelers get careless. Because the boarding gate, not the street, is where your guard finally drops. Airports are built to lull you into comfort. Soft chairs, background music, the smell of espresso. But that comfort is a mirage. Watch any cafe at an international terminal. Half the people have their bags hanging off the chair, their phones charging unattended, or their passports peeking out of their jacket. To a thief, that's a buffet. So here's the fix. Keep your bag on your lap or looped around your leg, literally. Slide a strap through the chair leg or hold the handle under your thigh. If someone tries a quick grab, they're not walking away quietly. Your phone? Pocket it, even if you're just stepping away to grab a napkin. Thieves don't need time, they need opportunity. Charging stations? Another trap. Those free USB ports can be compromised. A trick called juice jacking, where malware transfers to your device the moment you plug in. Use your own wall charger or power bank, or at least a data blocker adapter that lets power flow but blocks data transfer. And for shoulder bags, remember, zipper forward, hand on it. Add a small carabiner clip to the zipper pull. It makes your bag harder to open quietly in crowded boarding zones. The illusion of safety is more dangerous than chaos because it feels so harmless. Stay alert when others relax. That's what separates an experienced traveler from an easy target. Number 5, boarding and in-flight, the hidden mid-air risks. Most people think once they're on the plane, they're safe, sealed in a metal tube 30,000 feet above the ground. But even up there, theft and mistakes happen more often than airlines admit. The golden rule? Your valuables stay with you, not above you. That sleek carry-on compartment? It's shared space. People move bags around, shift them, open and close bins mid-flight. If you're sleeping or distracted, it takes one subtle hand to unzip your backpack and take what's inside. Keep your essentials. Passport, phone, wallet, laptop. Either on your lap or under the seat in front of you. And if you nap, clip your bag to yourself or hug it like a pillow. If you must use the overhead bin, choose one across from your seat, not directly above. That way you can actually see anyone opening it. Yes, mid-air theft is rare, but rare doesn't mean impossible. It only takes one. Before you fall asleep on a long flight, go into minimum access mode. That means your passport and phone stay on you. If you get up, even for 30 seconds to the bathroom, take your bag. You'd be surprised how many reports start with, "I just went for a moment." Airlines won't take responsibility for missing items, and flight attendants can't watch every overhead bin. The reality is simple. The higher you fly, the harder it is to fix what's lost. So remember, even at cruising altitude, awareness doesn't end. It just gets quieter. Number 6, baggage claim and arrival, the final risk zone. You've landed. The seatbelt sign goes off, people leap up like it's a race, and you can already smell freedom, or at least airport air. But here's the catch. The moment you step off that plane is when travelers let their guard collapse completely. That's exactly when the final traps wait. Start with the baggage carousel. It's a magnet for confusion. Hundreds of bags that look alike, everyone half asleep, phones in hand, eyes elsewhere. Don't stand back scrolling. Stay near the belt. Watch your suitcase as it slides by, and double-check the tag before you grab it. It's shockingly easy for someone to accidentally walk off with your bag, and not so easy to get it back. If your bag doesn't appear after 20 or 30 minutes, go straight to Lost and Found. File a PIR form, Property Irregularity Report. Give photos of your bag and its contents, and ask for a written case number. Airlines owe compensation, but only if you record it immediately. Every receipt for essentials you buy afterward could be reimbursed. When it's time to leave, ignore the friendly drivers whispering "taxi" near the exit. Stick to official counters or rideshare apps. If you need cash, withdraw inside the terminal under security cameras, not at outdoor ATMs. And if you drove yourself, park smart. Bright, camera-covered areas, steering lock on, nothing visible inside. Even your car can be a target after the trip. A thief doesn't care if you're tired, only if you're distracted. So take a breath, but don't shut down. You're not safe just because you're home. You're safe because you stayed aware to the very end. Number 7. Popular scams every traveler should recognize. Every country has its charm, and its con artists. Some scams are so simple they almost seem friendly, until your wallet's gone and your trip turns into paperwork. Take the friendship bracelet trick in Rome or Paris. A smiling stranger ties a colorful string around your wrist before you can react. Then comes the demand for payment. Suddenly that gift costs 20 euros, and if you refuse, a few more friends appear. The rule? Smile, untie, walk away. Don't argue. Distance is safer than dialogue. Then there's the petition scam, often young women asking you to sign for the deaf or the blind. While you hold the clipboard, another hand slips into your bag or pocket. It feels harmless, but you've just handed them your focus. Unmetered taxis are another global classic. From Bangkok to Istanbul, drivers quote prices that double the moment you sit down. Always agree on a fare before you get in, or better yet, use an official app. And beware the dropped item or spilled coffee setup. One person distracts you, another lifts your bag. Even a bump on the shoulder can be a signal between thieves. Before any trip, do a 10-minute Google search. Tourist scams in city name. Those 10 minutes can prevent 90% of trouble. It's not about paranoia, it's about pattern awareness. Scammers don't look for naive tourists anymore. They look for tired ones. If you look alert, they move on. Because in travel, as in life, the easiest target is never the poorest. It's the one who stops paying attention. Number 8. Bonus travel hacks that even airlines don't tell you. Now that you know how to protect your stuff, let's talk about the secret upgrades, the little tricks frequent travelers swear by but rarely share. First, check your travel card benefits. Many premium or even mid-tier credit cards quietly include free travel insurance that covers lost luggage, delays, or medical emergencies. You might already be paying for protection you've never used. Call your bank before your flight. You'll be surprised what's included. Next, ditch expensive locks. Zip ties work better. They're cheap, visible, and show tampering instantly. Keep a few extras and a small cutter in your wallet. TSA officers can snip and replace them easily, and you'll know if someone's been inside your bag. Label your electronics. Laptop, power bank, charger, with a simple return email sticker. You'd be amazed how many lost forever items find their way back to honest travelers this way. When it comes to digital safety, treat your phone like a bank vault. Add Face ID or Touch ID, use a long passcode, and set it to auto-lock in 30 to 60 seconds. It's not paranoia. Phones today hold your cards, passwords, and travel access. Lose it, and you've basically lost your identity. And the ultimate packing setup? A hoodie with a kangaroo pocket, a hidden waist bag, and a mini first aid kit. Headache pills, stomach meds, band-aids, allergy tablets, tiny things that can turn chaos into calm when you're far from home. Finally, keep offline maps and a printed hotel address. Wi-Fi fails, apps crash, batteries die, but paper never loses signal. These aren't just hacks. They're the kind of details that make travel smoother, safer, and smarter. The difference between a ruined day and a story you laugh about later. Number 9. When things go wrong, your 20-minute action plan. Even with perfect preparation, life happens. Bags disappear, phones vanish, wallets get lifted. What separates the calm traveler from the panicked one is having a plan that kicks in instantly. A. Lost passport or wallet at the airport. Don't waste time searching. Go straight to airport security or the police station inside the terminal. File a report right away. You'll need that for your embassy or insurance. Then, freeze your cards through your banking app and activate Lost Mode on your phone or laptop. Your consulate can issue emergency travel documents within hours if you have digital copies of your passport and ID. That's why you made them earlier. B-bag didn't arrive. March directly to Lost and Found before leaving the baggage hall. File a PIR, Property Irregularity Report. Airlines love paperwork, and without it, they owe you nothing. Provide photos, describe contents, ask for written compensation rules, and keep every receipt for essentials like clothes or toiletries. Many airlines must reimburse these under international convention laws. C. Stolen phone or laptop in the city. Go into lockdown mode. Use Find My iPhone or Android device manager to activate Lost Mode or wipe your data remotely. File a police report, not because they'll chase the thief, but because your insurer demands it. Then, change every password tied to your device. Email, banking, messengers. The faster you act, the smaller the damage. Panic wastes time, procedure buys control. Think of this plan as your parachute. Something you hope never to use, but when you do, it saves everything that matters. Every tip you've heard so far isn't theory. It's born from experience, from people who learned the hard way and swore never again. Take the twin suitcase story. 2 travelers, both with identical black bags. One walks off with the wrong one, and by the time the mistake's noticed, both are in different cities. The only reason it was solved? One traveler had a bright strap and a photo of the bag, found in 15 minutes. Personalization works. Then there's the USB trap. A frequent flyer plugged his phone into an airport charging port. Minutes later, suspicious login alerts. Malware had jumped through the USB. Since that day, he only uses his own charger. Lesson learned. Electricity isn't always clean. Or the decoy wallet hero. A traveler in Bangkok handed over an old wallet filled with expired cards and small bills during a mugging. The thief ran, the traveler walked away. Real passport, cards, and ID still safe. These aren't lucky breaks. They're the results of planning. So here's your final pre-flight checklist. Photo of your suitcase and bright marking. AirTag or tracker inside, digital copies of every document, cards and cash split across pockets, waist bag with passport and phone always on you. At security, valuables last, trays stacked. At cafes, bag strapped, phone in pocket. On the plane, valuables with you, overhead bin in sight. At baggage claim, stand by the belt, check tag, only use official taxis or ride apps. Research local scams before arrival. Because the truth is timeless. Thieves don't look for the richest traveler. They look for the most careless one. You don't have to be paranoid. Just be one step more alert than the person next to you. That's all it takes to make your trip unforgettable. For the right reasons.